Hi, welcome to Tips and Tricks. See, let's complete the story today. See, what happened? Hari Singh, he took the employment with Anil. So, he took me to his room over the Jumma street and he started cooking. He doesn't have any cooking skills, Hari Singh. So Anil didn't mind it. So he said it's okay. He will teach him cooking. Later he patted on my head and said, never mind. He would teach me to cook. He also taught me to write my name and said, and he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and odd numbers. I was very grateful to Anil. At least Hari Singh, at least he's showing some gratitude towards Anil. I knew that once I could write and why he is showing gratitude. I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve. So he has a reason behind why he is grateful to Anil. See, he thought Hari Singh once he becomes educated now, he could achieve more in his employment. It was quite pleasant working for Anil. It was very quite pleasant working for Anil. I made the tea in the morning and then would take my time buying the day's supplies, usually making a profit about a rupee a day. So Hari Singh there also he made profit. He used to bring daily supplies for Anil and he used to pocket a rupee a day. I think he knew I made little money. This way he did not seem to mind. Anil is so kind. Anil knows very well that Hari Singh is making some profit out of daily supplies, but he didn't mind. Anil made money by fits and starts in short, irregular intervals. Anil made money in fits and starts. He kept worrying about, he would borrow 1 week, lend the next week. He kept worrying about his next check. But as soon as it arrived, he would go out and celebrate. It seems he wrote for many magazines in a queer way to make a living. One evening he came home with a small bundle of notes, saying he had just sold a book to a publisher at night. I saw him tuck the money under the mattress. So Hari Singh saw Anil brought a small bundle of notes by selling a book to a publisher. I had been working for Anil for almost a month. Apart from cheating on the shopping, had not done anything. See, Hari Singh did not make any profit apart from cheating on Anil on daily supplies. So I had every opportunity for doing so. And I'd been working, had not done. And Anil had given a key to the door, but I could come and go. He was the most trusting person I had ever met. That is why it is very difficult to rob a person. It is very difficult to rob a sincere person. It's easy to rob a greedy man. It's not difficult to rob a greedy man, but because he can afford to be robbed, but it is difficult to rob a careless. Sometimes he doesn't even notice he has been robbed. So he takes the pleasure of robbing. Hari Singh takes pleasure also in robbing. So, well, it's time. I did some real work. I told myself I'm out of practice. If I don't take the money now, Hari Singh is thinking if he doesn't take the money, he will only waste it on his friends. After all, he doesn't even pay me. So, Hari Singh thought if I don't take money from Anil, now if I don't steal, Anil unnecessarily wastes his money on friends. See how he's thinking, how Hari Singh is thinking. Anil was asleep. A beam of moonlight stepped over the balcony and fell on the bed. I sat upon the floor considering the situation. If I took the money, I could catch 10:30 express to Lucknow. Slipping out of the blanket, I crept up to the bed. Anil was sleeping peacefully. Anil was very sincere, kind hearted. He never cheated anyone. Those people would get peaceful sleep. His face was clear and unlined. No worries. Unlined means no, he's not showing any kind of worry even in his sleep. I had more marks I had more marks on my face though mine were mostly scars. So Hari Singh had more marks on his face. Those are basically of mostly scars. My hand slid under the mattress, searching for the notes. When I found them, I drew them out without a sound. So Hari Singh took out the bundle of notes. Anil sighed in his sleep and turned on his side towards me. I was startled and quickly crawled out of the room. When I was on the road, I began to run. Hari Singh started running. I had the notes at my waist, held there by a string of my pyjamas. I slowed down to walk and counted the notes. 600 rupees in 50s. I could live like an oil rich Arab for a week or two. So, what Hari Singh thought, he stole from Anil. He counted the notes, 600 rupees. So, he thought he could live like a very rich man for a week or two. When I reached the station, I did not stop at the ticket office. I had never bought a ticket at my life. So Hari Singh, never bought a ticket in his life, but dashed straight to the platform. The Lucknow Express was just moving out. The train had still to pick up speed, and I should have been able to jump into one of the carriages, but I hesitated. So the train was about to leave. Hari Singh could easily get into the train, but he hesitated for some reason. He couldn't explain. I lost the chance to get away from Anil. Somehow he couldn't get into the train. When the train had gone, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. I had no idea where to spend the night. I had no friends. A thief can never have friends. Believing that friends were more trouble than help. I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near the station. The only person I knew well was the man I had robbed, who? Anil. So, leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. In my short career as a thief, I had made study of men's faces when they had lost their goods. The greedy man. So, Hari Singh had a lot of experience. So, he read men's faces when they had lost their goods. The greedy man shows fear. The rich man shows anger. And the poor man shows acceptance. But I knew Anil's face when he would show only a touch of sadness because loss of trust, not for loss of money. Anil shows sadness in his face, according to Hari Singh, not for loss of money, but the loss of trust. I found myself in the Maidan and sat down on a bench. The night was chilly. It was early November and light drizzle added to my discomfort. Soon it was raining quite heavily. My shirt and pyjamas stuck to my skin, and cold wind blew the rain across my face. See the way he is explaining. That's the beauty of Ruskin Bond. See, slowly Hari Singh is getting transformed from bad man to good man. See, that is how he is showing. The night was chilly, but the small drizzle comforted Hari Singh. That means he's slowly losing all his bad thoughts and transform into a very good person. I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of clock tower. The clock showed midnight. I felt for the notes. They were damp from the rain. Anil's money. Hari Singh thought, it's not my money, it's Anil's money. In the morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to cinema. But now I had it all. I couldn't cook his meals, run to the bazaar to learn to write the whole sentences anymore. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of theft. Whole sentence I knew could one day bring me more than few hundred rupees. So Hari Singh thought, if I could learn how to read and write, it could bring me more than what I stole from Anil. See, his thoughts, slowly getting transformed into good thoughts when he had the companion of a good person, Anil. So, I It was a simple matter to steal, and sometimes just as simple to be caught. But to be a real, it is very simple, easy to steal. It is very easy to cultivate bad habits, but it is very difficult to cultivate good habits. Those good habits will bring inner happiness. So to be really a big man, a clever and respected man was something else. So Hari Singh thought it is very easy to steal. It is very easy to rob anyone, but to cultivate, to become a respected man is something else. It is totally different. I should go back to Anil, I told myself, if only to learn to read and write. I hurried back the room feeling very nervous, but it is much easier to steal something than to return it undetected. I opened, it is very difficult. It is easy to steal, but it is very difficult to return back the money Hari Singh stole from Anil. I opened the door quietly, then stood in the doorway in clouded moonlight. Anil was still asleep. I crept to the head of the bed and my hand came up with the notes. I felt his breath on my hand. I remained still for a minute. Then my hand found the edge of mattress and slipped under it with the notes. Hari Singh quietly put those notes back. I awoke late next morning to find that Anil had already made tea. He stretched out his hands towards me. There was 50 rupee note between his fingers. My heart sank. I thought I had been discovered. Hari Singh thought Anil found out that Hari Singh stole the money and kept it back. I made some money yesterday, he explained. Now you will be paid regularly. He gave 50 rupee note to Hari Singh. He said, I am going to get money regularly, so you will be paid regularly. My spirits rose, but when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. Today we will start writing sentences. Anil said to Hari Singh, you learnt already words. Today we'll start sentences. I'll teach you sentences today. He knew, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. He knew very well that Hari Singh had stolen the money last night and kept it back again. I smiled at my Anil. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way. Same, in my most appealing way. But this time, the smile came by itself. It is a genuine smile, came by itself, not an artificial smile without any effort. What a story! Only Ruskin Bond can write stories like this. Did you enjoy? I enjoyed thoroughly teaching you. See, in the next class, let's learn all the grammar sentences that are there in this lesson. Okay?